So, welcome to this week's thought for the week. And this week, Natasha's going to share with us. We're going to have a little discussion about how she knew that Jesus was real, and what that meant for her in her life. So, Natasha, how old were you when you knew that Jesus was real?
Yes, so I was, looking back at it, I was about 6 or 7, and that's, you could say that was quite young. But I grew up in a Christian household, and my parents, they went joined church, and we got involved in church, and they had a play going on and all about Jesus and what Jesus had done for us. I was at that stage, I was a very lonely and sort of reserved, kind of just into my own things, and in my own world, daydreamer, as you could call it, child. And and I didn't have very many friends. I was alone. I felt like I was alone, but at that point, where I was about 6 or 7, they had put a play on, and it was all about Jesus and how Jesus could be your friend. And at that point, I asked Jesus to come and be my friend and come and live in my life. And I didn't know how significant it was at that stage. So about 6 or 7 is really when I remember that I knew that Jesus was real.
Great. And you asked Jesus into your life then, and to be your best friend. And what difference did that make to your life afterwards?
Oh yeah, it made a huge difference. I just felt the presence of God, even at that stage, that He was there. He was with me. I didn't feel alone. I just felt like I had a best friend, someone that I could talk to, someone that that I could just tell my secrets to. And it made such a huge difference in my life, with my trauma that I had when I was younger. It just made me feel like I had someone there so that I could lean on and depend on. Yes.
Great.
So yeah.
Great. And you may be watching this and thinking, who is this Jesus, and how do I get to know this Jesus? And Natasha's just shared one very, very simple way that she just asked him into her life to be her best friend. Natasha, I don't know whether you've got anything else that you'd just like to share for our thought this week.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's a journey. All I can say is it's a journey. And as we were discussing and talking about, when you asked me about just do this and do my testimony, and say what specific time I became, knew that Jesus was real. Looking back on everything, it's a journey, and that was the pinnacle point where I knew Jesus was real. But there has been several different points in my life that I knew that God has renewed my relationship with Him, and that God's picked me up from when I was low, or all the highlights and things like that, where God has just blessed me, and I can just see it throughout my whole life and my whole journey. And I couldn't really do life without Jesus. I'm that type of person that I just know that Jesus is here, Jesus is real, He's with me. I can speak to Him. And even now in this lockdown, it's can be lonely. I'm a mom now and a wife, and I feel that that lonely feeling coming on me, and then God just reminds me that He's here, and that and that He's looking after me. So so
great. So if there's anything that has been triggered in you from what Natasha has shared, then or if you just want to ask the question about what is it that really made you know Jesus, and what the feelings or anything like that, then get in touch with us. Natasha and myself and Zoe and Oliver are here to have those conversations. We're here to support you in life, to support you in what you're, how you are, and all of those sorts of things. But we're also here to support you in this journey of knowing who Jesus is and following Jesus. And we can say that it will be the best thing that you ever do. in terms of coming to know who Jesus is. So God bless you,
God bless.
and we look forward to hearing from you.
Yes.